Get ready for your daily dose of marketing strategies and tactics from entrepreneurs with the guile and experience to help you find success in any marketing capacity. You're listening to Marketing School with your instructors, Neil Patel and Eric Su.
Welcome to another episode of Marketing School. I'm Eric Su.
And I'm Neil Patel.
And today we're going to talk about the beginner's guide to Quora Ads. So in previous episodes, we talked about how you can leverage Quora Ads and things like that. But we thought it might be good to
just start talking about Quora Ads and what it is. So Eric does more Quora Ads than me. So today's my lucky day in which I get to ask Eric questions.
Son of a
Yeah. Dude, you're cussing. Now they're going to put this little flag on our iTunes podcast. All right. So, first question, Eric, what are Quora Ads?
So Quora Ads are basically, well, let's talk about what Quora is first of all, right? So Quora is a question and answer site. And if you think about the old days of Yahoo Answers where you'd ask a question, you have random people coming in to answer them, that's basically what it is. And they actually generate a lot of search engine traffic, and the answers are actually really well thought out. You have really smart people, physicists, Nobel Prize winners, movie stars, and things like that answering questions, or even venture capitalists too, answering questions on Quora. So now they've gotten to the size. I think they're definitely worth well over $1 billion now in terms of valuation, and there's a reason for that because of the sheer amount of traffic that they're getting. So basically now they're trying to figure out, okay, how to monetize the thing, right? So what I can say about that is when I go to Quora, I go to learn about software as a service. I can see Jason Lemkin stuff, right? He's the guy that started EchoSign. He's kind of the godfather of SaaS. I can see his stuff everywhere, right? So think about it this way. If I'm selling a SaaS solution or an ebook or something like that, I can just target people that are, reading something around SaaS, and then I can have a little ad that shows up. It's really subtle, right? It'll show the question, it'll show the first question, then it'll show a little ad that says, ads by Neil Patel or something, right? Get the ultimate guide to churn or LTV or something like that, right? So you can target different subjects, and that's the first thing, right? You can do that, and it's very simple to do, and it's very cheap right now.
Okay, so second thing, with Quora Ads, what kind of company should be advertising on Quora, and where should you be sending the traffic to?
Yeah, so I'll give you an example. I mean, one of our clients, Lever, they are an applicant tracking system, and they're actually
you have to speak English. No one knows what the heck.
So
that is.
I'll
At least I don't
means.
know what that is.
An applicant tracking system helps you manage the whole hiring process from top to bottom, right? From posting a job to putting people through different stages of your hiring process. That's what an applicant tracking system is. You're basically tracking an applicant through the system. So that's what it is. So basically, it is complex, right, to Neil's point. But there's people asking specific questions around what is an applicant tracking system, right? Or, they're asking questions about recruiting. That's when Lever has an ad show up that says, okay, ads by Lever, and, get the ultimate guide to kind of recruiting, right? And then but what they'll do there is they'll have that ad pushed to a landing page for an opt-in, and then that's basically it. You just want to make sure that you're still, same thing with Google, adding UTM tracking parameters.
So in other words, you're saying that anytime people ask a question on Quora related to something that you sell, that's where you want to advertise on.
Correct.
Okay, so you mentioned service-based products and businesses. Does this mean it doesn't work for e-commerce and people who are selling products?
It could work for e-commerce too, right? Because if I'm let's say, Neil needs earplugs or something, right? Neil has trouble, or Neil has trouble sleeping, for example, right? Insomnia, right? And then people are, you have scientists talking about insomnia, right? Just to give you an example, one of my friends has a company called InstaSleep. It has this pill that basically allows you to fall asleep in 5 to 10 minutes or so. It's not even considered a drug, and that's maybe that could be a good spot for him to advertise, right? Depending on what the average order value is for him and things like that. So you just got to make sure that the numbers work for you. But there's definitely a lot of relevant scenarios where you can plug in your ads. But again, the numbers have to work for you. Ideally, maybe you're selling one of those Yeti coolers that are a couple $100. That might work out for you.
And what are you seeing the conversion rate? Let's say you buy 100 clicks from Quora. What tends to be the average conversion rate?
I'll tell you, we're running ads right now for one of our ebooks, and a link building kind of ebook, right, where we did a study on 10 different companies like Udemy, Airbnb, whatever, and our conversion rate on that landing page is 20%.
Okay, so that doesn't really help. How much are people going to pay for a sale? So if you're paying 20%, okay, what is your cost per click? Let's break it down from there.
So let's look at a cost per click, right? We're looking at, we're getting it down to about $3 or so, and then so you do
cost per lead, $3?
No, cost per click.
$3?
Yeah, $3. But then we're getting like email for, you could say, looking at a 20% conversion rate, you bring it up to $15, right? So yeah, 3 times 5, $15.
No,
right?
I got the math.
Yeah.
But okay, so you're paying $15 for an email, and then how many emails does it take for you to close a deal?
Yeah, so for us, this is still early days for us, so we haven't closed a deal from it per se. Like, we just started testing this a couple weeks ago, but if we're able to get like an email for that, like we're willing to pay $15 to $20 or so for an email in that scenario. So that's good for us because we know what CPA we're going for.
Okay, so and then overall with Quora, is a $3 cost per click for most industries or just that category?
Because if I've tried messing around with different, because I've actually gone in myself and messed with it. So if you're targeting, you open up your targeting more, you make it a little more broad. You can bring your CPC down to 50 cents to $1 or so, and we think we can bring ours down more. Obviously, if we broaden it up, but we want to target it a little more.
All right. So in general, you would say Quora's working out. You have to be specific with your targeting, because I'm assuming if you didn't, then you would have opened it and made it really broad.
Right.
And the last thing would be that you have to be patient because it's new and you have to figure out if it converts for you.
Like anything.
Yeah, but more so than AdWords, because in AdWords in general, if you do AdWords or Facebook, you can make it convert because everyone spends money on them.
Right.
So I think we have it.
All right. So that's it for today. And before we go, we have a 1-year annual subscription of Crazy Egg that we would like to give away. That's worth close to $1,200. And before I give you the details, Neil, what is Crazy Egg?
Sure. Crazy Egg is a visual analytics tool. It shows you why people don't convert on your website and become customers. Through reports like a heat map or a scroll map or video recordings, you can see what's wrong. You can then fix stuff within Crazy Egg using the WYSIWYG editor, and you can even run A/B tests. So it's a one-stop solution that helps you convert more visitors into customers. It's easy to use, and think of it this way. You look at Google Analytics, you see all this data, you don't know what changes to make, you won't have that issue with Crazy Egg.
Great. So if you want to get access, just go to singlegrain.com/giveaway to learn more. And the cool thing is we're giving away one of these every single week, and you can actually get multiple entries. So once again, just go to singlegrain.com/giveaway to learn more, and we will see you tomorrow.
This session of Marketing School has come to a close. Be sure to subscribe for more daily marketing strategies and tactics to help you find the success you've always dreamed of. And don't forget to rate and review so we can continue to bring you the best daily content possible. We'll see you in class tomorrow, right here on Marketing School.